Thank you, everybody. And today is 4 o'clock right now, afternoon in Southern California, sunny Southern California. I'm still extremely energetic, and it is, I would give a lot of credit to the peppermint oil that I'm going to talk about. So the peppermint essential oil is one of my favorites, especially after lunch, because once I come back from lunch in half an hour, I start feeling a little droopy. Instead of reaching out for a cup of coffee, I'll take a extra hot water in my cup and sip some hot water, and I would diffuse peppermint. Energizes me like nobody's business. So right before I started the third Facebook Live just today, I thought it's high time to go with the peppermint. It's my energy right here. And it's the therapeutic benefits because of which I got attracted to essential oils. With a medical background, with everything else, I still believe that my knowledge of essential oil keeps increasing every day because of my background. I was able to understand the chemistry behind each oil, and that is one reason that I've been able to form a company for aromatherapy that is able to deliver you really good products. With peppermint, I must tell you, we own our own farms in India. We literally are one of the people who owns our own farms. And we currently only have something called Mentha peperita, which is the oil classification that you should look for. A lot of people all over the world, they don't know what is unadulterated peppermint, and what they get is often mentha arvensis, which is often called corn mint in the United States. And corn mint is 1/4 the price or 1/3 the price, and it doesn't have the same therapeutic benefits as mentha peperita. And I'm going to talk first about the real benefits of peppermint. Number one, it's a natural energizer. That is the biggest asset of owning peppermint essential oil. Number two, it really opens up your sinuses, clears your head, and refreshes you. So that is one reason. In my previous life, I used to own a toothpaste company, and peppermint oil is literally used in most toothpaste manufacturing, most mouthwash manufacturing, chewing gums, candies. The reason they use it is because the moment you wake up, it makes you really alert, it wakes you up. So while you're driving especially, and if you're not alert, you're feeling a little tired, peppermint to the rescue. It's your energy oil. It's your so-called energy drink from today on. Natural energy drink. No chemicals, no caffeine, with a lot of whatever chemical names they have in those little bottles or big bottles. So anyway, uses, I basically diffuse it, just peppermint directly in my little diffuser here or in my car diffuser, or alternatively I would use some blends. So we're going to talk of two blends today. One is the energy blend and one is the seasonal sinus blend. But before I come to that, I also want to talk to you if you have no diffuser available. And if you are near a wash basin or something, you can just take 2 drops of peppermint, rub it, sniff it. Almost like a whiff of energy right into you. And if you are having a slight headache, take off your shirt, rub it on around your navel area. So it basically aligns your vagus nerve. Rub it, a little bit of lavender around your temples or below your feet. It basically aligns your vagus nerve. It takes away the migraine or the headaches that you're getting. You can also do it a little bit right here. Do it on your pulse points right here. So lavender is good, but make sure you wash your hands after, because if you don't wash your hands, it can irritate your eyes. Secondly, I want to talk to you, before I come to the blends, I want to talk to you about how to distinguish if it is real peppermint or if it is fake peppermint. A lot of peppermint I've tested in the market from a lot of companies, it doesn't have menthoferone, which is one of the content, to an optimum level. That means they are actually diluting it with mentha arvensis, which means it's not therapeutically peppermint, it's corn mint. And with our product, the GuruNanda brand, that would only be available on our own website, which is GuruNanda.com, or else from 11th April onwards in Walmart, but only in the pharmacy section, in the vitamin area, because there's a lot of stuff that is not therapeutic, that is mixed with carrier oils in the air care and other sections of the Walmart store. You got to know that peppermint oil is mentha arvensis, one thing. Secondly, do a little drop test. If it is sticky, that means it has carrier fatty oil into it. It has something called almond oil or something else. And secondly, you can always take one of our products and just sniff it with somebody else's brand and you'll quickly know the difference. I'm sure your nose will work, because mentha arvensis is not the same as mentha pepperita, and we are focused on getting you the right peppermint, which is mentha pepperita. We grow it ourselves. We don't buy it from anybody else. Most of the stuff, we have a cooperative where we buy from a lot of other farmers, but peppermint is grown in our own farms. Okay, coming to talking about what other issues could be. Some people I've even seen are selling entirely synthetic oil, 100%. I have some reports from certain people that I bought their product from Amazon, and don't want to name the companies because that's not my job, but they're selling entirely crappy product. And you want to be very careful, because I am using these oils for therapeutic reasons. Chemical sprays and air fresheners and stuff that's in the car and all that, all those little bottles, that gives me headaches, because that is all chemicals. I want to stay away from carcinogenic material. I don't want a small child sitting in my car, my niece, my nephew, somebody, friend, and getting to whiff something that's not natural. I would tell you, I'm putting my own name on every bottle, every drop is tested, it's coming directly from the farm, and what I have is what I claim. And thirdly, coming to talking about the Sinus Blend. So I'm going to teach you how to make Sinus Blend, because sinus is a huge issue. I have that at times, and I have allergies, I have sinus problems, and I follow Ayurveda, so I know that a lot of it is indigestion in your body. But for seasonal sinus issues, I would blend the following. I would take a couple of drops of peppermint, a couple of drops of eucalyptus, a couple of drops of lavender, and a couple of drops of tea tree, and finally a couple of drops of basil. Now, if you don't want to do all that, I have something amazing for you that we already have in Walmart, but on 11th April it will be in a new package, and we also have it on our website even now. It's called Breathe Easy. That is the blend to go to. Look no further if you're looking for allergy, sinus, all those issues, because what peppermint does is uplifts you, and what tea tree does, it disinfects the entire environment. Basil increases your immunity. Rosemary, which is in it too, increases circulation in the upper respiratory tract. And finally, we have eucalyptus that opens up the sinuses and opens up the lungs. You can breathe better. So let's the phalgam that's already in your system gets out, which is the kapha according to the Ayurveda. So this is the blend to go to. It's already ready, but in case you don't, it's the 5 things you're mixing, which I told you: peppermint, eucalyptus, rosemary, basil, as well as rosemary, basil, peppermint, eucalyptus, and tea tree. Got it. So for energy, I would stick to just peppermint for now. And if you really want something extraordinary, I'll come up with the energy blend next 2 days. Watch out for my next video. Thank you so much.